Hello everyone, this is Lori from Grammy's Keepsakes, and I've been busy. I've been away for a while, and life just happens, right? But I've been cleaning my craft room, sorting, watching my grandsons, crafting with friends, and I've been crafting here too, but I keep forgetting to turn on the camera. But this is a project that I just got the Digi from, and this is what it looks like. And it's called a layered button card, and it's by Junk Journal Tuesday on Etsy. And when I saw this, I fell in love with it. I love buttons, especially vintage, and well, let me show you how I put them together. So I've got them all cut out, and I have inked around all the pieces, but I thought I would add a layer of this fine mesh cheesecloth in the back. And so I just flipped it over, and because it's fabric, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac, and I'm just going to put some along the edges. I'm leaving the middle free from glue because I'm going to sew on the buttons. But I just have this piece of cheesecloth, so let's see if we can get that on there without getting it too stuck in the glue. It is all curly and it has a mind of its own. Pretty much okay. It's not supposed to be on there perfect, but just on there, kind of so it looks old and tatty. And then I'm just going to trim it off up here at the top. Fray it a little bit more. And this bottom, I think I'm going to trim that off a little bit. And then I'm going to flip it over again, and I'm going to apply another layer of glue to the outside portions again, because we're going to layer it. It's just this cute little skinny button card. And I'm getting all glued up. Okay, and now I'm going to lay it on here and try to center it the best I can. Get my cheesecloth out from underneath there. Shouldn't be using the good scissors, should I? Let's use a pokey tool. Well, got this edge curled in there really well. Oh, okay, there we go. And when I saw this on her channel, she didn't layer the cheesecloth on it, but I just thought it looked like fun. And I'm going to use a piece of foam core. And here I've got 3 buttons. Her example showed 3 buttons also. And here I did 4. And these are all very old vintage buttons. They're my mother's. And I thought we'd use these old mother of pearl. And I'm just going to place them where I want them. I've got 2 2-hole and 1 4-hole. So let's put the 4-hole in the center. And now I'm just going to poke through the holes so that I know where to put the needle. And who'd have thought cleaning your craft room was such a job? Oh my goodness, I gutted the whole thing, and it took me a couple of weeks to get it all put back together again. And I still have 1 closet left to do. And I don't know, I'd call my friend Gail and I'd ask her, what was I thinking? And she'd chuckle, of course, and then encourage me. But I just love it now, though. Okay, so now we're just knock off those buttons. We don't need this anymore. And I just put a quilter's knot on the bottom of my thread, and I'm using pearl cotton in a chenille needle. It's a size 20, and I find that the eye is perfect for this. So I'm going to come from the back and get that button. And down the other hole. And I'm only going to put 1 stitch in it so that if I wanted to in the future, or whoever I gifted this to, could you take and clip the button off and use it. Now I'm going to jump up to the next set of holes for the next button and stick that one in there. And then up to the top set of holes. And you can use anything you want to sew your buttons on, of course. So that's how it's going to look. Now I'm just going to flip it over and go through the other side and go through the loop of my thread, and again, and I'm just going around and then threading the needle through so it ties itself in a knot. And I'm just going to do it a couple of times and clip. And then I cut a piece of craft cardstock and grab hold of the die of the distress ink. And just ink up my edges a little bit. I need a new pad on this thing. It's starting to leave fuzzies everywhere. And now we're going to flip this over, and I'm going to apply glue again, but not here in case the recipient wants to use the buttons. So she can just clip them off. Fun, easy project. Perfect for the sewing journals. Okay, and then we'll just press that down. And then you've got a journaling card too, because your threads are concealed. So you can journal on the back of this little tag or card and trim up any of the misfits that you'd like. But there, that was it. That was nice and easy. And with this digital from Junk Journal Tuesday, you get 3 button cards, everything you need. And it prints wonderfully. I just love them. I want to thank you very much for watching, and have a creative day.